Alright, let's get this shit started. I don't even know if you can fucking hear me. Is this better? I'm using my arm like a mic stand because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing if that's not obvious enough. Um, Hello, welcome to my channel. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a minute now. I've been collecting clips, I've been learning how to use OBS, I've been learning how to do video editing. I was gonna make my first video like a banger, just make it a good fucking, just a good one. But then something unprecedented happened, right? I think the stars aligned too perfectly, and two very dangerous things happened. I got bored, and I started drinking. I'm popping a perk. Oh, which normally, what do you do when those two things happen? Exactly. But I got a DUI recently, so I don't have keys anymore, so I can't be doing that. So instead, I'm just like, fuck it, we'll just make a YouTube video because I'm bored. I was trying to think of what to do, and honestly, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm at work or I get bored or some shit, I just love watching those docuseries about weird ass people on the internet. And just the more fucked up those people are, just the better it is. Like these people, it's unreal. It's like walking through a fucking zoo, right? It's amazing. So I decided to do a douchebag YouTuber tier list. I'm popping. I know that's a bit of a big ask, right? And we could be here for days if we were trying to do something like that. So I put two rules in place to make it kind of a little simpler. First of all, they have to be relevant, right? Which means they have to be recently posting. They have to be active, right? At least online somewhere right now. So if you're wondering where people like Rice Gum and shit like that are, irrelevant. Rule number two is I'm trying to avoid criminals, right? Like criminals. I'm trying to stick to just douchebags. So this is the list I got. Okay, this is what I put together. This is just shit off the top of my head. If you guys want in the future, I can make a fucking file YouTuber tier list. If you give me enough drinks, I'll do a fucking file YouTuber tier list later. But right now, we'll just deal with this. So fuck it. Without further ado, let's get started, and we're gonna start with let's start with Jack Doherty. Donut. I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name. I think when it comes to YouTuber douchebags, I think it fits into different categories, right? I think Jack is probably one of the best examples of just people who got exposed on the internet, like famous on the internet, way, way too fucking young. I mean, this dude was sucking on a binky when he got popular, right? I first knew him when I saw those videos of him doing those weird security guard kind of fits. I don't know what they were. The whole thing just screamed douchiness, right? And before this video, I just started Googling shit just to figure out what I could figure out. This dude is a lot worse than I thought. This dude's fucked up. Just oozes douchebag. He does whatever he can to get involved in any kind of controversy or issues, right? Which, I mean, that's gonna be typical of everybody we see, honestly. But just the way he's so arrogant, the way he flaunts his money. He was on fucking Dr. Phil. I didn't know that shit. That was weird to see. I feel like, to summarize him, I feel like you got to see that clip of him driving his fucking Lambo. He crashes. Him and his friend, who's in the fucking passenger seat, they get injured as shit. What does this dude do? He immediately pulls out his phone and starts recording. And not only does he start recording himself and then his friend who's bleeding and shit, but even though he sees his friend bleeding and who knows what the fuck could be wrong with him, his first like words are just like, "Fuck, dude, my fucking car." It's so fucking Jesus Christ. This is a hard one. I think he's a douche, and this is the very first one too, so I don't want to immediately throw him at the very bottom. But I could see a pretty good argument for it too. I might move him around later, but for right now, we're gonna put him at hell nah. It might change later. Okay. Next, let's do FouseyTube. So Fousey, And Fusi's he's a
It's how they should have grinded to lose the weight in the first place. So now before they make the every day, he just likes to eat. Stop justifying being fat and not having a fucking. Stop justifying being.
okay. Next, let's do. Yeah, there's some crazy ass choices. Let's do Keemstar. Keemstar is interesting. He's been around for fucking ever. Like Jesus Christ, this dude's been here forever. I mean, he's old as shit, so obviously yes. But I don't understand how he just gets. He was technically banned from YouTube, right? He's not supposed to be on the platform since like way early, and he just somehow is still there since the beginning too. He seems to be fucking everything, right? I feel like he was the thing that initiated this whole thing about being a news reporter on YouTube, right? YouTube News and all that shit with Drama Alert, which it spawned a whole new wave and generation of YouTubers and shit, which a lot of people would argue was terrible because a lot of people hate the drama kind of like news YouTubers. I'm gonna be honest, right? Because I can't help but be honest. I do think overall it's shitty and kind of bad that we're so intensely like organized around drama and we fucking thrive for it and we're horny for that shit. We want some drama. We want some juicy shit. But it's entertaining. I mean, it's fucking Jesus Christ. I remember watching Drama Alert and just seeing the interviews with people and the shit that would happen and just dude this and I feel like Keemstar he was essential for that. I mean, he was
I don't fucking care. At least in the end, I got the fucker in the ass.
he was the voice for that kind of shit and it was fucked up and it was perfect. I feel like he's the perfect kind of person, perfect amount of douche for what he was trying to do, right? So I got to give him props for that. Um there's a lot of shit he's doing recently that's kind of questionable. He's always been questionable, but he is kind of funny in a way. So this might be controversial, but I'm gonna put him as not that bad compared to. I mean, when you compare it to the other people, it's like he's not. You know, want some examples? Let's do. We can do Frank Castle next. I'm not sure how many of you know about this guy, Frank Castle. If you're wondering what the picture is that I used for him, that's his back tattoo. If you can't see it too well, that is a third grader drawing of what 9/11 should have looked like. And yes, that is a real fucking tattoo on his back. I feel like that perfectly. If you don't know who he is, that tells you everything you got to know right there. That's who he is. Um, he's better known for two things. One is his appearance on Fish Tank, right? Sam Hyde show. Which I might do a video covering that because that is a whole crazy thing. Um, yeah, he was on Fish Tank and he was just there fucking shit up, you know. And before that, what I knew him from, and from what a lot of people know him from, is these videos he would do where he would just harass people.
Whoa. It is you. The guy who raped me in my dream. I was 10 years old, and you were a grown man, and you assaulted me in my dream. Why'd you do it? I was a kid.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Huh?
Put my shit down and you're gonna back the fuck up, or I'm gonna.
You raped me in a dream.
Yeah, he would just he would straight up just harass people, and he was somehow really fucking good at it. Like it felt like a skill that he practiced and honed because this motherfucker was just he was on it. He was really on it. He kind of has that energy like Keemstar, where he's just like, I feel like this is the perfect person for exactly what he was trying to do. Like there was no one else who could be as perfect for that position, right? Like that motherfucker got the full credentials for that shit. It is kind of funny but sometimes it's really not. It blurs the line of like, this shit's so fucked up it is funny, but it's still fucked up. So for that, I think he's gonna be worse than Keemstar, but he is still entertaining. As fucked up as it is, it's still entertaining, right? Next, let's get a combo going, alright? We're gonna do the 3 fat motherfucker combo. So we got Boogie, Only Use Me Blade, and Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption and Boogie actually have a podcast together, which with Keemstar. So we got a lot of crossovers with douches here. It's kind of weird how they tend to congregate together like they're a fucking religion or something. In case you want some lore behind Boogie himself, he started off actually pretty popular, pretty well liked. He was viewed as one of these YouTubers that was just kind of innocent, nice, chill, down to earth kind of guy. And he quickly just went from 100 to 0. This motherfucker, like, he shit the bed worse than anyone I've ever seen. That picture I'm using of him, that's him getting a tattoo on his face calling himself a liar because he lied about having cancer. Which, Jesus Christ, he's done a lot more shit than that. But a lot of it is not really douchebaggy and hurting other people in the way that Jack or Frank is, or maybe even Keemstar. A lot of it is more like him just kind of being pathetic for himself. I mean, this motherfucker was, I feel like every video this dude was posting was just him bitching and crying and fucking, I don't even know what. Let me make this clear immediately. These 3 are gonna have to lose a point just because they're fat, so they gotta. Boogie though, I mean, he's technically not as bad as some of these other people, but he's just so fucking annoying. Like, he's not even entertaining. He's just fucking annoying. I'll put him in Hell Nah. Jack, you're going down, bro. Only Use Me Blade. This motherfucker. He's somewhere in between these two. This dude, oh my god. If you don't know who he is, this, how do I describe him? He is what happens when someone who peaked in high school still hangs around the high school and gives underage people alcohol. That is Only Use Me Blade. This motherfucker is a degenerate. He's gross. He's very fucking brash and just the worst kind of person, honestly. I mean, he's done everything from like kissing his own fans like wife. Like the one fan he has and he decides to do that shit to him, that is fucked up beyond belief. And there was also that incident, right, where I don't even know how to describe this. He allegedly, maybe not allegedly, maybe who knows what the fuck, maybe or maybe not did something to someone who was sleeping and it was kind of seen on camera. Just fucking. Actually, here, let me do something. Let me do something for y'all. He was also involved in somebody dying, but you know, that's besides the point. There we go. There we go. That's where he fucking belongs. Alright, bro. The last person in the combo. The last finger in the 3-finger combo. Wings of Redemption. He's a lot like Boogie in the way that where he's not really a douche and that he's like mistreating other people that much. He's just kind of bitchy, but in a different way than Boogie, right? Which is funny because they're on a podcast together. But Boogie is really whiny and like self-victimizing and bitchy. Wings of Redemption is more, he is kind of bitchy and kind of whiny as well, but it's a lot more aggressive, a lot more against the whole world, and a lot more on the offensive front and defense, right? These 2 motherfuckers, they're a combo. I feel like that's why they're on the podcast together. These motherfuckers go together great. He's not the worst. Is he as bad as Frank? I'm gonna put you on bad, Frank. You're gonna have to go down just because you actually fucking harass people. Next, we got Sneeko. I don't know, man. Sneeko, I feel like Sneeko is the perfect embodiment of what you think of when you think of light skin. Because this motherfucker is just. He puts on a hard front, right? But he's such a spineless pussy. I mean, this dude is such a pussy. He's a pussy, 100%. Like, I get turned on when I look at him because he is a pussy, bro, through and through. The wet ass one too. I mean, what can I say that you guys don't know about? He defended Cutie, that Netflix documentary that a lot of people were mad about because it's kind of fucking gross. Is the lightest way I can play it. Which means he could probably go in the other tier list too. If we're gonna make that other tier list, he fucking belongs there too, honestly. He got cucked.
I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that.
You've
was
seen it?
Because I want to
Yeah,
get into
so
all that.
like-
That's fantastic stuff.
So I wanted to break this down, like, because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like
Get fucked.
get fucked.
You love her?
It's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should.
But besides being cucked, he also looked up to, Andrew Tate, which I don't think those two things really go together. But man, you do you, or maybe they go perfectly together. Honestly, just annoying, just a douche. It's also boring. I feel like that's his biggest fucking offense. This dude's just boring. I mean, all the drama he's in, all the stuff he's doing, all this shit that's going on. At least the other people, it's insane, right? Like, Boogie shot at Frank Castle. Like, physically shot a gun at this dude. This is some drama. This is some real live action shit. This is that entertainment. This is just fucking boring, honestly. I feel like you go here. Just because I feel like YouTube world, I'm not trying to, I don't mean like kill anybody, like not the world. I just mean like YouTube world would benefit because it's just boring, bro. He adds nothing to anything. Joey Salads. This is I thought he was gonna be one of those people that I would search up and they haven't posted in forever or nothing like that. But apparently he's still active. He's still doing shit. He's a very passionate, is what he is. This dude's got a weird history. He's just done a lot of pranks, and that's about it. Just a lot of pranks, and also just kind of fucking losing his mind. In case you're wondering what that picture is, he drank his own piss, so that's a cup of piss. So we have a Trump supporting piss drinker, dude. I mean, he's just fucking. It's just, does it get better than this? I don't really know. He goes in worse. Let's do Neon. He's another example of one of those people that just got famous way too early. I feel like out of everybody on this fucking list, Neon is probably the only person I actually kind of feel somewhat bad for, because he was so focused on just getting attention and getting popular and viral and whatnot, that he found this one thing that worked, which was being controversial, which was starting shit with people, which is intentionally trying to get his ass kicked, right? And I mean, it worked, so he stuck with it. But dude, just when you watch the shit he's doing and the life he's living, it's like, there's no way this dude's happy, bro. There's no fucking way. This shit, it looks depressing. He's every day he wakes up, he's like, who the fuck can kick my ass today, bro? It's just, it's kind of funny, but it's still sad too. I don't know. I feel like he's bad, but one thing that you can say good about him is that he's bad to other douchebags most of the time, right? So he can beat with wings, probably, maybe. Fuck it, I don't know. The Paul brothers. I don't even want to talk about them. They're just so fucking. They're everywhere. That's probably the worst thing about them, is that they're fucking everywhere. And quick side note, I love boxing. I started doing boxing when I was in middle school and shit. I just kept doing it ever since. It's really fun. Really enjoy it. It's a good outlet for me. I'm passionate about it. I love watching boxing and UFC and all that shit. They single-handedly threw that shit in the garbage. I mean, oh my god. All the YouTuber boxing that's happened since them is just... It's fucking miserable to watch, right? One time it was cool. One time it was a fun idea. 17 times and having to pay for it, and these rigged ass shit ass matches. Dude, I'm not even mad about the dead body or the scamming or just being general douchebags. I don't even give a fuck about any of that, bro. You just ruined the fucking sport for me, right? A big chunk of my sport now has this big fucking herpy bump on it, and it's just, it's so annoying. I hate it. Also, your energy drinks are shit, and your foods are shit. It's just, you're shit. You guys are shit. Here, you guys go there. You belong there, at the front of it too. We're gonna end it with a fucking Jesus Christ, Johnny Somali. For those of you who don't know who this guy is, Jesus fucking Christ, this is, in my opinion, probably the worst fucking person on the internet. You know, that's not a criminal, man. So, to summarize him, okay, everybody on here, more or less, they want attention, so they do controversial shit, and they say fucked up things, and they do stupid shit, right? General fucking theme of the whole video. But Johnny Somali, he takes that and runs it by a million, right?
Nagasaki, you know why you do this? Pearl Harbor? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Yes, man, nigga, yes, Hiroshima. About the phone, nigga, spy balloon. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know why we do to you niggas? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we destroy it. Because you niggas don't know how to behave. Wallahi billahi wa tallahi. I swear to God. You do again, we're gonna do again. You understand? You like a Jack Frost with a zesty edger. Get your ass on me like Victor from Despicable Me to using the upside down. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm black. I'm not gonna drink nothing. I don't drink. Here, no drink. No. Look here. Digo. I eat the ramen. Ajuma, I go. Okay, sure. I'm gonna eat the ramen.
Right to say you should never have pitched. Your father was right. Your father was right.
Oh.
He is straight up racist. He is straight up hateful, and he is straight up fucking annoying, and apparently very fucking punchable. I will admit, I think he's done more for world peace than anybody has ever done, because the whole world came together to want to beat this guy's ass, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful to watch. I mean, you go in the comments of the shit he's posting and stuff like that, and you see comments of, like, you know, people from Brazil or people from Spain or people from whatever, and just like, I will fuck you up. You show up here, I will fuck you up. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. In some languages you can't even fucking understand, and people are threatening his life, and it's gorgeous. It's just world peace at work here. That's the only plus I could ever say for him. That and the few clips there is of him getting his ass kicked are just, oh, Jesus Christ. I jerk off to him. They're fucking, it's beautiful. Yeah, he takes the front of this. And yeah, there's the fucking list. I'll probably miss some people. I don't really care. I'm starting to not be drunk anymore. So yeah, see you next time, I guess. I don't fucking know.